So, Chairman, we are with you. Oh, Chairman, we want to see your members. Then after that, they will resume their seat, and then you and the secretary can just do it on behalf of the team. Okay. So let the House know the members, just as we did for amendment yesterday, constitutional amendment yesterday.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, President Chairman. I am very grateful to be called upon this evening. With my team in the committee that worked on the resolutions to finalize them from council for you to rectify or adopt for the whole of our membership. With me in the committee that worked on the resolutions are Mr. Felix Owusu, our secretary, to my right. Mr. Emanuela Minapuo, Madam Emanuela Minapuo, Mr. Idrisu Laminu, where are you? Mr. Sadiq Akibu, Mr. Frank Kwabna Senaya. Right, please just raise your hand and good. Mr. Paul Kwaku Sapia. Mr. Samuel Nyamiyedo Mia. Mr. Eric Muse. Mr. Ismail Aku Mante. All right. Madam Adum Anastasia Ama Ntefua. Okay. Mr. Raymond Achuga. Right. Madam Emma Asante. Mr. Michael Geoffrey C. Aitevi. Madam Raquel OHENE. Are you here? Good. Madam Kloga Victoria. Madam Mercy Nabia Sagbel, the second national trustee. Mr. Akolgo Apia Samuel. Mr. Mohammed Ilyasu A. Mr. Harrison Mompi. And Dr. Nicholas Taylor. The House is grateful to you for the invaluable services that you rendered to come out with these resolutions, putting them together from the regions, as was given to us. May the Lord bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So, committee members, would you kindly resume your seats whilst we do the rest? In the meantime, it is all of us who did the work, so we are all going to be responsible to respond to anything that members want to interrogate. As a matter of fact, these resolutions have been put under thematic areas, and these thematic areas are 4. The first thematic area is organization and administration. We have 6 resolutions there. Under salaries and conditions of service, we have 11. Then under education and professional development, we have 9 resolutions. And finally, under psychosocial, economic, and gender issues, we also have 30. Resolve it together as a House. If it is the pleasure of the House, then I'll continue.
I think we agree with you, so proceed.
Thank you, Chairman, President. So, under A, we have organization and administration. I believe each of you have them, or do we have to read them again? Oh, great. They have been, the resolutions are projected herein. Okay, so please, can you move to the resolutions, because this has been dealt with already. Yeah, this is organization and administration. The resolutions therein are 6, as I already told you.
Is it part of information? Yes, sir. You have the floor, honorable member.
Thank you, Mr. President. Isaac Hovey, Etiwa. Mr. President, yes, we are behind time, but with the resolutions, we are going to take critical decisions. Irrespective of the time, Mr. President, I ask that we go one after the other. If you are not able to complete, tomorrow we can continue, because we can't pass them and block. That will not help us, Mr. President. Thank you.
All right.
Please, honorable member, you see, the issue before us isn't that we take them and block. What is going to happen is that under organization and administration, the items will be presented to the House. And once it is presented, discussions, the debate will be done on them. And when the debates, discussions, whatever thing is done on them, then the motion will be moved on all the items, then we take them. We are taking them based on teams, or the research people will call it the strata. So that is how it will be like. Instead of, let's say, when you go to the organization administration, we take them one by one, you move a motion. The same thing. But this one, the difference is that each of the items will be discussed. Then at the end of the day, under that particular team, all the issues there will be adopted based upon that particular thing. So there is no any item that to be skipped. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Right. So, Chairman.
Thank you, Chairman. Under organization and administration, I, that the scheme of service for teachers under the TVET service should be critically reviewed and streamlined to address the discrepancies and inequalities that have arisen following the migration of teachers from the Ghana Education Service, GES, to the TVET service.
Chairman,
once you are that NAT should organize annual screening for breast, prostate, and cervical cancer for all her members for early detection and treatment. That district secretaries be well resourced with modern office equipment and internet access. V, we resolved that office security men be employed by NAT headquarters for all NAT district secretariats that are owned by NAT. VI, the interest rate on mutual fund loans should be reviewed downward to enhance affordability for members.
Thank you, Chair.
So, Chairman, with your permission, if there are issues that members will want to...
Yes, that is why I'm coming to the House. So,
okay, thank you.
Under the organization and administration, we have 6 items. 6 items. Let me take members' submission on these items. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Please, when I call you, kindly get closer to the mic. Madam, I've called you, please. I've called you. I've called 4 people. Yes, you have the floor. Madam,
Thank you.
please, can you help her with the mic?
Hello.
Okay.
Aha, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President, Mr. Chair. I'm talking on number. Sorry, I am Patricia Dosa from Accra West Metro.
Okay.
On number, I think 2 or 3, which talks about screening for cancer-related issues. And I'm only seeing breasts and then prostate and cervical cancer. But I think this screening should be done on the whole well-being of the teacher, not just the 3 of them. Because we have other issues or other ailments that can be screened for early treatments. The lungs are there, the hearts are also there, and then kidneys are also there. So I think we should add those ones also to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next person.
Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Samuel Lambo, Isma Prisi. Mr. President, mine is not a question. I've realized that item label I and IV, it's like they are not more related to organization and administration. For example, the I could place very much well in the salaries and condition, and that of the IV go to economic and this thing. IV 6. Sorry, VI.
Chairman, any response to this concern?
This is a suggestion. It's well noted.
Okay.
Chairman.
Thank you. Next person.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I am Issa Abdrazak, Savlogan Anton District. Mine is not actually a question, but how do I put it? About the...
Please use the mic. Use the mic for us.
About IV, right? That should resume the annual distribution of sophisticated diaries to members to aid in record keeping and planning, in addition to any souvenir that will be given. And I asked, where do we put, what do we actually want? Yes, because the fact is, for those of us who have been in the system for more than 20 years, we are aware that teachers said they don't want diaries. And now you say you want diaries. So what sort of human beings are we?
Honorable member. Honorable member.
Hello?
These resolutions are emanating from the local to the district, region, and now to National Delegate Conference. So the sophisticated human beings are demanding for sophisticated diaries.
Teacher.
Is there a point of order? On who, please?
Mr. President,
There's point of order, so let me listen.
this House has been composed by House to make decision for the Union. Respectfully, the choice of words by the honorable member of this House, that what kind of human being are we, respectfully, he should retract that statement to show dignity to this House. Thank you.
So your point of order is upheld. Honorable member, come and retract.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I withdraw. What sort of human being are we? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Yes, sir. So, sorry, there's a point of information.
Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, I believe if we have to look at the procedure again to help us, what we did earlier, when the committee chair presented and we were cheering, the understanding was that it is something that we all agree to it. So for us to take the whole thing again and take it one by one, open it up for further discussions, I feel that it will further push us more into the night. So if we take it and the response is I believe it's a chorus response that we believe that particular item.
But the doesn't mean there's a question on the floor for us to decide on. For the fact that people are saying there's no motion on the floor to adopt. So let the chairman table a motion and then we'll take the formally for the sake of record.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Yes, thank you. So, yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Abavana Abungbe Alexander, Regional Technical School Rep for Upper East. I am very happy to see point 1 on top there. Because if you want to look at issues in Tibet, there are a lot of issues after the migration. I think I've contacted you and others. Niba is someone I think I have to appreciate for his support in that direction. We always try to fight them. As of now, promotions in Tibet is not yet conducted because they don't even know how they are going to do it. We are not communicated to as to how it is going to be done, and even other issues. We also have it that in the ranking from 2024, after the 2024 promotions, there is the introduction of new positions or new ranks. There is a chief tutor rank that is equivalent to AD1. But after some time, they decided to introduce deputy chief tutor, which now we don't understand. The scheme is with a lot of issues. Though there are other ones, I think I want to appreciate this particular one. Thank you. And the second one is about the diaries. I would like to make a suggestion. Previously, what we do is that, or what the association does is that, they print the diaries for one particular year. I will suggest that when they are printing a diary, it should be for a particular time so that members can use it for a particular time. Instead of just using it for a limited time, only 1 year, and discarding it. Thank you very much.
Honorable, you have the floor.
Mr. President, please, I was going to speak on the one, but since you have said what I'm going to say, so I'm done.
Thank you. So on that note, Chairman, I believe Chairman can put the motion now. Is that a pleasure of the House? Chairman. You have...
Having thoroughly discussed...
Chairman, please hold on, I'm coming. Do you have any dissenting view on any of the issues? Or it's just a contribution? You have a dissenting view, okay, yes, sir. If it is just a contribution, that one, I'm not calling, but unless you have a dissenting view, let me take it. Madam, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My name is Gladys Techuamponsa, BA, Sunyane, point V. V, that is employing a security. I want to add up that an office assistant should be also employed to assist the district offices, since secretaries are not always at the office. They normally go out to their schools. We have some, but it's the district that is taking care of them. And sometimes their social security, whatever, we are not able to do that. So I want to propose that in addition of employing the security to the various district offices, we also do that to the district assistants, to the secretary. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. The name is Charles Kwame Eze from Esikuma Odobin Brakwa. Mine is on point 3, where we are saying we should provide well-resourced, yes, I can't see what, Mr. President.
Yes.
I am suggesting that some of these modern office equipment and facilities does not befit the current state of the secretariat, some of the secretariats. Hence, modern secretariat should be put up for districts who needs it. Example, Esikuma, we need one. Thank you, Mr. President.
Chairman, can you now put the motion?
Thank you, Chairman, President. Having thoroughly discussed the 6 resolutions under organization and administration, I move for adoption of same. I so move.
Thank you very much. Motion duly moved. Any seconder? Madam?
I am Mercy Habu Iliman, Upper West Regional Atlas Coordinator, and also representing Atlas in Council. I duly second the motion.
Thank you very much, Madam. So, honorable members, motion duly moved and seconded on organization and administration, under which we have 6 items. All those in favor of the motion say aye. Those against say no. The ayes have it. So what it means is that all the 6 items under organization and administration is duly passed. Chairman, let's move on.
Thank you for your express permission. We move to salaries and conditions of service. Under salaries and conditions of service, we have 11 resolutions, and I take them one after the other. That NAT should ensure that GES comes out with areas defined as deprived or underserved in the country. That the conditions of benefit should be applied. That government should provide more accommodation for SHS TVET teachers on campus to take care of the increasing student population and workload. That the employer should make sure the school environment is safe for effective teaching and learning in terms of provision of safe water, security, infrastructure, and sanitary facilities, etc. That NAT should negotiate with the employer to provide the necessary logistics for effective teaching and learning in various institutions. That the Ministry of Education through the Ghana Education Service in consultation with the PSC allow delayed qualified staff of DD and an upward promotion to the next rank so as a matter of urgency. Standard teachers' residential accommodation should be provided alongside the siting of new schools and schools in underserved areas to motivate teachers to accept postings to such areas. Timelines for the conduct of the promotion aptitude test, the release of test results, and placement of successful candidates should be negotiated. NAT should negotiate for risk, occupational hazard, rent, and clothing allowance for teachers, and advocate for the supply of life jackets and solar lamps to teachers serving in island areas and other hard-to-reach communities. IX. NAT should impress on the employer to institute fuel allowance for CISOs and other scheduled officers in the GES offices, which should appear on their pay slips as well. X. NAT should ensure that the employer, in line with Section 38 of the GES Collective Agreement, duly honors their benefits such as the provision of a coffin or its monetary equivalent and transportation of deceased GES employees to their final resting places. XI. NAT should ensure that a comprehensive health insurance scheme is instituted for all NAT members in line with the 5-year strategic plan.
Thank you very much, Chair. So, honorable members, under salaries and conditions of service, we have about 11 items. So, let me come to this side. Is there anybody handed? Oh, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank you, Mr. President. Dennis Kwakwado is my name. I want to thank the Resolution Committee for item number IS. In doing so, Mr. President, I want to employ them to look at it again, because the way it is couched, it still doesn't solve the problem of the CISOs and the GS office staff. If you look at the CISOs and the coordinators at the GS office, one of the challenges that they face is risks and maintenance allowance. Now, what is there is fuel allowance. If you look at the fuel allowance, it doesn't solve the problem of the risks. When they use their motor, they'll go out, they get accidents, they use their meager salary to treat themselves. So, Mr. President, I will be very happy, and the CISOs and the GS office staff will be very happy if you add risk allowance as well as that of maintenance allowance, so that their motorbikes and their cars can be maintained. I so move.
You are not moving. You so submit. But let me quickly say that when it comes to risk, it includes each and every teacher. And so that is why when the unions are negotiating for the condition of service, we negotiate for every member, including members at the education office. And at our last council meeting, council was informed of the inputs the 3 teacher unions have submitted to the Fair Wages and Salary Commission. And it is part of the input for every teacher in Ghana. So, honorable member, just to let you know. So, yes, sir, honorable, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. My name is Emmanuel from Nkranza. Mr. President, please, I would like to touch on the I, which talks about deprived area allowance. Mr. President, please, the I, we have to look.
Part of information? There's a mic there.
Mr. President.
Yes, sir, Chairman.
Yeah, there's information to what they said about the CISOs. I think the very time we discussed this issue, we talked about the fact that when a CISO is moved from the headship to the office to do this job, now we have moved from heading a single school to now going to head about 10 schools. Then the allowances that is given to you as a head is trapped off from your salary. So the CISOs are receiving less salary than those head teachers in the classrooms. A CISO may be even AD1, but he will be receiving less than a head who is a principal. So I think we talk about this thing that it should be addressed, but it's not added to this. So I think
the committee chair will take note. Now, listen to you, member.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Please, my point is
Yes.
which talks about deprived area allowance. And I am of the view that we have to look at that point critically. Now, the question may be asked, when we say deprived, what is the definition of the word deprived? For example, I teach in a school at Nkranza North called Busuya Senior High School. And there is a community called Abirechire Kurum. There is so now, there are communities, there are no internet access or connectivity, no water, and what have you, poor road network, and what have you. So now, if you don't look at the definition of the word deprived, there may be an area in Accra here that may be considered as what? Deprived. But a place at Nkranza may not be considered as what? Deprived. So we have to look at that point very well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next person.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I will tackle on the IX about the CISO's fuel allowance, but not to them alone. This needs to be looked at critically because now, when any person receiving allowance, our head teachers at the basic school and then secondary school teachers who are receiving allowance and they want to go to our education office to work, immediately you accept that appointment, the allowance automatically goes off. We are losing the able men and then the experienced people to work at the office. Now, any head teacher who is supposed to go to the office to take the mantle of any of the positions feel reluctant to go. So we are saying we are losing the face of our education office as it used to be. Experienced teachers are there. I have a fine woman doing well in NAT who is supposed to go to the office and work as a girl child coordinator. But because she's going to lose her allowance, she's not ready to go. The same as all the heads we have. I have my man, our district chair. He was supposed to go to the education office. But when the appointment was given to him, he ignored it because of the allowance to be given to them. And I am saying on authority, because I'm CISO and work at the office, we are losing the face of our education office. Thank you.
Thank you. Point of information. Before I come to the two, then...
Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Eric Oforiansa. I want to add an information to the deprived area that my colleague talked about. This morning, one of the guest speakers spoke about it, that we, as NAT, should rather define what we mean by the deprived area and give to the employer. Because the employer knows that if he defines the deprived area for you, you will come and demand that allowance that goes for the posting. So we have these secretaries across the country. They come to us, the local chairmen are there, the district chairmen are there. We can go to our districts and define the schools in the areas we can call the deprived areas. Then after definition of that, then we submit so to the employer that these schools in the districts are the deprived area. Therefore, a teacher who goes to this school is considered a teacher posted to a deprived area. Then that person qualifies for the sole allowance that we are demanding. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable Member.
Thank you very much. My name is Samuel Kwabi, Accra Metro West. Good evening, conference. Mr. President, I submit on point 2. And that reads that government should provide more accommodation for SHS TVET teachers on campus to take care of the increasing student population and workload. Mr. President, I think that resolution is so limiting. Currently, there is a CBA that gave head teachers and assistant head teachers in the busy schools accommodation allowance, or in lieu of that, 20% of their salaries. That has not yet been implemented. And basic head teachers and assistant head teachers or in the basic schools are not getting some of these salaries. If we come and make a resolution as this, only focusing on SHS and TVET teachers, then we are making a disservice to the basic head teachers and their assistants. More so, there are basic head teachers in the system who, even responsibility allowances, they are not even getting that. And so I think that we should look at that point too, so that we frame it in a way that basic head teachers and the assistant will also benefit this accommodation, or otherwise ensure that that provision that was made in the CBA for them will be catered for. I so submit. Thank you.
Thank you. Madam.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. My name is Joyce Finn, a delegate from East Akim, Eastern Region. I would like to submit on point 3 that the employer should make sure the school environment is safe. I believe that we should add a clause that indicates the safety of the teacher, and that any child or parent or group of people in the community that attacks a teacher will sign a bond, and that child or any member of that family, a child from that family, will not be admitted in any school. If we do that, Mr. President, they will stop attacking the teachers. Because if we are lenient on this matter, we, the teachers, will also start defending ourselves. Because if they think they are rogues, some of us are more than them. So if you attack a teacher, there should be dire consequences. So if they know that they will never get admission, they wouldn't even dare to touch a teacher. I submit humbly. Thank you.
Honorable members, I think at this juncture, the chairman can put the motion, taking into consideration submissions that members have made on the floor. Is that not it? So, Chair, can you now put the motion?
Thank you, Chairman President. Haven't well discussed all the 11 resolutions under salaries and conditions of service, I move for adoption of same by conference.
Motion duly moved. Any seconder? There is a member at extreme right. Honorable member, are you a delegate or observer?
Yeah, it's true.
No, not you. You are a delegate.
Yes, please.
I'm asking because I was told that place was for observers. So if you have the floor.
Charging our phones are off.
No problem.
That's why I'm there.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm Asma Albert, representing Jumako Union Sam District. I do second the motion.
Thank you, honorable member. So motion duly moved and duly seconded on the the salaries and condition of service, and under which we have 11 items. All those in favor of the motion say aye. Those against the motion say no. The ayes have it. Chairman, let's make progress.
C, education and professional development. Under this, we have 9 resolutions, and they include that the NAT CTF/FCE program should be expanded to allow a greater number of teachers to benefit from its opportunities and resources. NAT organizes regular programs for members on financial management and preparation for retirement. The appointment of the Director General and deputies of GES TVET be made from qualified GES TVET staff. That the NAT IRIS courses / programs should include TVET courses and programs. GES TVET, in collaboration with NTC, should plan the continuous professional development days well and execute same to enable our members to meet the NTC requirements for the renewal of their license. That not call on the government as a matter of urgency to provide the basic infrastructure required for early childhood education in every primary school. That change of management unit should be decentralized to the districts. That more CPD courses should be run by NAT for its members for free, since NAT is an accredited service provider. That NAT should impress upon GES to consider the operationalization with steady leave with pay to teachers to pursue masters and PhDs in education and critical need programs.
Thank you very much, members. Under education and professional development, we have 9 items. Yes, sir. Honorable member. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get closer to the mic, those that I've called.
Yes, sir. My name is Christopher.
Point of information. Yes, sir. Please, hold on, let me take the point of information.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Eric Edujemfi. Please, Mr. President, I rise with point of information. The way the motion is being presented, please, I would like to be informed. Are we considering the areas we are making submissions, or as we are seeing? I need information on that, because there are some of them, when the inputs are making, it looks like we are taking the input. So we want to know which of them that the inputs we are making have been taken. And so it shouldn't be raw like that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That is why we have recorders. And I told you that the chairman is tabling the motion, putting into consideration contribution members have made. So recorders will let us know whatever that we are doing. So yes, sir.
Yes, sir. President, my name is Christopher Okra from Takoradi, Western Region. I think that, but for this presentation, I would have been apprehensive about issues on TVET, because I am in a TVET school. Since day one, it was only yesterday at the Constitutional Review Committee that I had only one issue concerning TVET schools, that the APTI was changed to COPTI. as now Conference of Heads of Technical Institutions. But this presentation has given a lot on issues concerning TVET schools. I am making an appeal, Mr. President. I am in TVET school for the past almost decade and over. The autonomy which has been given to the TVET schools has given them some sort of power. Unlike TEU, who balkanized, they moved out of a NAT. Some of us were not happy because we needed the numbers. There is that crisis looming at the TVET schools that they also want to unionize. And if that happens, it will go against the membership of NAT. Because I am in a school where we have about 238 staff strength and about 6,300 students. That is Takoradi Technical Institute. So I'm making an appeal that any time that we talk about the SHS, we have to stroke with TVET. So that when we go back, we'll be able to convince our members that not cares so much about them, and any move out of NAT and unionize will have dire consequences.
Thank you very much.
So I submit.
Thank you.
Mr.
Next
President.
person.
Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Alexander Aluwe Ketu. Mr. President, I want to add to point VIII. Mr. President, we are aware that NAT is one of the service providers for CPD courses. Mr. President, I want to say that we are sitting on gold. Yes, because when you take, or for example, our courses that we actually pay for the CPD point in our various districts, you realize that we pay much, but the course content that we receive, sometimes they are nothing to write home about. So now that we have this NAT institution or institute, I want us to actually assign this institute to periodically go around the country, district by district, to provide these CPD courses to our members. At least if we can pay half of what we pay to other service providers, I think it will be better.
Thank you very much.
President.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. I am John Bosumpra, South Tong. Mr. President, the last time we agreed that a few additions be made with respect to our regulator when it comes to continuous professional development, NTC. As a matter of fact, officers such as CISOs and other scheduled officers who are the district education offices do not have their PLC points loaded because the regional and district education officers don't have station managers. It is important that we make provision to task or request that the NTC makes that correction so that 60% of the points that teaching staff at the various education offices should be able to get that. In addition, Mr. President, as we speak, all of us sitting here, our licenses have expired. The system has been automated such that once it is 31st December of the previous year, we are all going to go through another cycle. Most of us even have more than the required 20 points. So it is important that the NTC re-automate their system so that when you have enough points, once you are taken off, the system renews immediately.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. President, thank you for the opportunity. Once again, my name is Stephen Bitaba from Central Gumwa District. I just want to add my voice to the point on VII, talking about change of management unit. And I want to add my voice to it so that when you are meeting GES on this issue, we have to address it well. The issue about management issues actually helping or disturbing teachers, especially teachers who are from NATOC, for example. when they are released from school to go to other schools, change of management unit is very critical. And in my local, I have about 20 of them, of which this year, their salary, 5 of them, salary went off when they were doing the auditing. And that is one of the issues. Another issue I want to draw the attention is that now, when management units change, they will change your school to, maybe you are in central region, maybe you were transferred from northern region, you came to central region. They will change your school to where you are. But in terms of the districts and the region, it still remains at northern. And I had a challenge when last year the souvenirs came in distributing. So members, their names are in the districts that they are there. But in terms of the regional and districts, they are still at where they are. So I want to draw the attention of the House so that when such engagement is going, you can actually talk about it so that they can decentralize it to maybe region level so that when you submit those documents, it can be happening on fast issues. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm still on the same issue my brother has just talked about. I came in here to let the House know that, sorry, my name is Eric Oforiansa, Adansi West, Ashanti. Obuasi East is a new district. These new districts, as we speak now, don't have management unit. Let alone, I have 13 schools in my district. Those schools don't have management unit. So when I saw that resolution that it should be decentralized, I was very much happy. But then, 0615 Obuasi Municipal and 0640 Obuasi East, how do we get Obuasi East as a management unit? All teachers in Obuasi East districts, over 1,900, are still bearing the 0615, which is Obuasi Municipal. That means that there's a huge problem to set the record straight so that not even dues that we take, we can't even tell you how much is going there, how much we are having, let alone set our record straight. So to decentralize the program, best idea, let GES allow or set the record straight. Since 2019 up to now, we are still under 0615. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me go to the honorable member there, then I'll come back to the two of you.
Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Ejenim Boatin. Mr. President, I have 2 points, and they all fall under CPD and then the project overseas, not CTF.
Okay.
So, with your humble appeal, I'll start with the not CTF. The SHS teachers, over the period, our participation is very minimal. In Ghana here, we have subjects association, like the GAST, Ghana Association of Science Teachers, MAG, Mathematics Association of Ghana, and the other subject teachers. So I would rather suggest that going forward, we should give a fair quota to the SHS teachers. Then you also liaise with the subject teachers so that they will also provide us with maths teachers, physics teachers. They will also help to train the SHS teachers to also improve in their pedagogical skills. Then point number 2, it has to do with the deduction of 200 Ghana cedis from the continuous professional development allowance. Recently, they organized security crime education for, I think, all of us, and it was a compulsory workshop. We were told they will motivate us, and they called that one TNT. Mr. President, to your surprise, they sent us 20 Ghana cedis, having spent about 10 hours. We also faced network interruption when we were supposed to upload some details here and there. Fast forward, assuming NAT members alone is maybe 220,000 Ghana cedis, members, sorry, if you multiply this value by 200 Ghana cedis, it will give you 44 million Ghana cedis. One, where is that money being kept? Because we are just sent 20 cedis, meaning we have 180 cedis left somewhere. So please, Mr. President,
yes,
kindly do for us, where, because 20 cedis for 10 hours, so please. So I so submit.
Thank you,
Mr.
honorable
President.
member. Let me take the lady, then I'll take the gentleman.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Madam, you have the floor.
Please, I'm Doris from BA, Domahinkru.
Okay.
Please, Mr. President, what I was going to address, that was the CI. I think our honorable member has talked about it, that the involvement of SHS teachers in the NAT CTF.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable member, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm Frank Tichitufo, Cape Coast Metro, Central Region. It is gratifying to find items II and then V, IV, and V included in the resolution because I have 3 second cycle schools under my jurisdiction and 1 is a TVET school. And always I receive complaints about this sort of discrimination when it comes to the PLC and other things. So these suggestions or inclusivity of the resolution will enable me to allay their fears about what they think that NAT has neglected them. And also a colleague intimated that some want to opt out of the association. And I believe that this has come to assure them that indeed the association thinks of them and whatever concerns they are being addressed. My only plea to leadership is to ensure that these things are actualized. Thank you.
Thank you very much, honorable members. On this note, I believe the chair can. You have something? Point of information.
Thank you, Mr. President. Please, my name is Vincent Owusu from Secretary Kumawu, Afram Plains in Ashanti region. Please, my point is on point 9, IX.
Okay.
It requires that the employer should allow teachers study leave with pay to read master's and PhD programs. I'm of the view that this should have reflection in our resolutions under salaries and conditions of service. Because if a teacher completes these programs, what happens to him or her? That teacher needs to be upgraded. So, Mr. President, let us make sure that it has reflections under salaries and conditions of service. Thank you.
Okay. But I think before you are upgraded, you need to take the education first. If you don't go to school, how will you be upgraded? So it still falls under education and professional development. You see, you need to go to school first before you issue a certificate. So let us allow it to be where it is. Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President, for the opportunity. My name is Kofi Annan from Ejumako in Yanesiam district.
Honorable members, when a member is on the floor making submission, you don't raise your hand. Unless you are coming on a point of information, point of order, and others, then I recognize you. But when you raise the free hand, it means you are telling me that I should allow the speaker to sit. Then you will take over the mic. So let us learn the meeting procedures. You know, member, you have the floor.
Thank you so much, President. I have an issue, I think, on point VII. The change of management unit should be decentralized too. My issue has to do with the ramifications of these changes of management unit. In 2013, when the new government came into power, or let me say the old and new, under the NDC government, there was this auditing. That time I was at Dinchobwase Catholic Basic School. I was affected. And for 4 months, I didn't get my salary. Moving from Upper Dincha to Winneba, Methodist B, I went off when there was that change of management unit. I also went off again for like 5 months. Recently, when my wife applied for study leave, that movement from her basic school to NATOC payroll or pay voucher, she went off for 5 months. And I think I'm the best person to tell you what I and then my wife have gone through or what we went through when the salary went off.
Honorable member, we are listening.
Mr. President, I suggest that not being caring, especially for pensioners and everything, since we are not dead and alive, whenever salaries of teachers go off, through no fault of theirs, I suggest, as part of our resolutions, soft loans from the teachers' fund, because the teacher has nothing on the pay slip for any affordability. So teachers' fund should come in here, if it's soft loan for like 3, 4, 5 months, something which can support the teacher till he or she is reinstated onto the pay voucher. I so submit. Thank you, Mr. President.
I think the chairman can now move a motion now, please.
Having exhausted.
Yeah, let's go.
Chairman, having exhaustively deliberated on these 9 resolutions under education and professional development, I want to move that we adopt same as conference. I so move.
Thank you very much, Chair. Motion duly moved. Seconder, my lady. Are you a delegate?
Yes, please.
This time I have to ask because yesterday I made a mistake and an observer seconded the motion. So you have the floor. Your name?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for the opportunity. I'm Miss Mercy Kawiawewana from the Central Region. I stand to second the motion. Thank you.
Thank you. So motion duly moved and duly seconded on education and professional development, and under which of which we have 9 items. All those in favor of the motion say aye. Those against say no. The ayes have it. I think we are at the last stage. So, Chair, over to you.
Thank you, Chairman President. D, psychosocial, economic, and gender issues. Herein, we have 13 items. I, that the monthly contribution to the Gnat Cancer Fund be increased to enable the fund provide financial support for treatment of cancer. I, that by March 2026, leadership of Gnat should ensure that members are well educated and steps taken to enroll all onto the Gnat Provident Fund scheme with minimum contribution rate of 2% of their monthly basic salary to benefit from the tax exemption granted to Tier 3 contributors under the National Pensions Act 2008, Act 766. I. The maternity leave period should be reviewed from 3 to 4 months to enable exclusive breastfeeding. IV, that the government reintroduces duty-free policy for teachers to enable us to buy means of transport. V, that Gnat should establish a hospital for teachers. VI, Credit Mall of Gnat should consider reducing the prices of goods sold to members to increase patronage. VII, quota for selection of beneficiaries for the Gnat female bursaries should be increased and extended to master degree holders with Gnat Iris programs in mind. VIII, that the continuous professional development allowance should be negotiated as a percentage of the basic salary and paid monthly. IX. The government should institute a tertiary education scholarship scheme that guarantees support for at least 2 children of every teacher. X. That the NAT home ownership scheme be revisited with the partnership needed to provide housing for teachers. XI. That GES makes the necessary appointment processes at the basic level to formally appoint assistant head teachers with accompanying appointment letters. This move would allow for benefits associated with the position to be duly accessed by assistant head teachers. XII. NAT considers establishing a media house, specifically a television or radio station. Finally, NAT should ensure that delay or non-payment of legitimate entitlement, that is transportation and transfer grants to teachers, must be given serious attention.
Thank you very much, Chair. So, members under psychosocial, economic, psychosocial, economic and gender issues, we have 13 items. And I now come to the floor. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'll call all of you, don't worry. So, under Order 6.2, Chairman to decide if 2 or more members raise their hands. If 2 or more members raise their hands, at the same time, the Chairman shall decide which of the members should address the meeting first. 6.2. So, if I see 10 or 1,000 hands, the standing order said I should decide the one to talk first. Okay? I'll start at extreme back, at the back. You see, I've not called you. I said, I've seen somebody at the back, and all of you are coming. So, one, no, Chairman, not you. Yes, sir, you. Yes, first. Yes, sir, you, yes. 2. Then let me come here. A lady. Madam in the middle, yes, you. Then I'll come here, pick one. Yeah, madam, thank you. So the 4 of you first. The 4 of you first. All right. Yes, sir, you have the floor, my brother.
Thank you, Mr. President. Please, my worry is on resolution I. My name is Michael Entry from Sunkraba Kota, Eastern Region to be precise. My problem is on resolution I. That's Roman numeral I, about maternity leave. It seems the committee has neglected men because men too have to get paternity leave. The current government, even during their campaign, I'm talking about last 2 years.
Order.
They even stated that when they come in government, they are going to give paternity leave for teachers. That's a 1 week paid paternity leave for men. So why are you eliminating that one from the resolution? So
Thank you very much.
I think you should add that one to it. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm seeing point of information. Yes, sir. On the submission. Let me take it first. I will allow you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Kwejoado, Kwewu North. Mr. President, the paternity leave is already in existence.
Yes.
So he should take note of that.
Thank you very much. So, member, you have the floor now.
Thank you, Mr. President. My name is Samuel Nati from New Jersey. I submit on item number 2.
Number 2.
Please, yes.
I. Okay.
Which talks about that by March 2026, leadership of NAT should ensure that members are well educated and steps taken to enroll all onto the NAT Provident Fund scheme with minimum contribution rate of 2% of their monthly basic salary to benefit from the tax exemption granted to Tier 3 contributors under the National Pensions Act. And I'm happy they quoted the Act.
Yes.
Because the Act says that the Act, it says it has 3 tiers.
Yes.
Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. Tier 1 and Tier 2 are compulsory.
Yes.
Tier 3 is voluntary.
Yes.
So I submit that it shouldn't be compulsory. We should rather advocate for anybody who want to opt for the Tier 3. It shouldn't be compulsory. Nobody should force anybody, because when we do that, we'll subject ourselves to many legal battles. Thank you. Because we were here not long ago when GES imposed 10 CD SIC insurance on us. We called on leadership and you fought for us and it was withdrawn. So if our members or the committee is suggesting this on members, to be unfair to our members, let us control the advocacy to get members enrolled. Thank you.
Thank you. Madam?
Thank you.
I've already called people, so let me finish with them first.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Please.
My name is Gifty Akwisechi from Medina Adenta, Abokobi. My submission is on point 1.
Point 1.
Yes, please. I think the statement is ambiguous. Please, the increment is from where to where? Please, I also want to suggest that it should be increased from 5 cedis to 20 cedis. Thank you.
Okay. Madam?
Thank you very much, Mr. President. My name is Emma Esiedu, SKC, Suhum Kwabwa Kota. I believe the first 2 are the things I want to echo on, and my colleagues have done same. I would first talk on the II. I still want to stress on the fact that the first part of the submission should be catered for, as in membership education. Membership education. From presentation yesterday on Tier 3, the first statement, including the first statement a gentleman made, was that Tier 3 by law is a voluntary scheme. I believe we are already battling with teachers being pocket lawyers, and the issue that has been sent to court, which we are here to hear from our leaders concerning our voting. Therefore, we shouldn't entangle ourselves with another issue concerning this particular act. For us to break it and also use our resources to go and defend ourselves in court. Membership education should be more on this particular issue than the compulsory aspect we are seeking to put across.
Thank you.
And I would also stress on the first one that it should be increased on 100% with all the issues and all that we also saw as delegates yesterday. 100% increase would, I think, do well for us because we know members on the grassroots who are receiving as low as 1,500 monthly pay. And for some members, it will not be an issue when we talk about the 30 cities. But on the grassroots, people are really suffering. Thank you very much.
Thank you. My lady, then I'll come to you, okay? Madam, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Please, I'm coming. Point of information. Oh, sorry. You are also there. Forgive me.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. President. Please, I stand here again, and my name is Vincent Owusu from Seshe Kumau, Afram Plains District. Chairman and President, if we have forgotten, I want to remind the House that when we went for negotiation, we were given only 9%. 9%. And if we calculate an increment from 5 cities to 30 Ghana cities, it is barely 500%, as against 9% that we received. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Madam, you have the floor now.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Please, mine is on the, I'm Benedict Ajin Menu, and mine is on I. That is the Cancer Fund. I'm also with the view that we place value on it and also increase the beneficiaries by adding our parents onto it.
Madam, let me come to you.
Thank you. I'm Peggy Nanachrewa from AES. Please, I'm on III. It says the maternity leave period should be reviewed from 3 months to 4 months to enable exclusive breastfeeding. Please, our ladies here will testify to the fact that exclusive breastfeeding is 6 months. And then, if we are not going to get the 6 months for that exclusive breastfeeding, I suggest they make it from 3 working months to 4 working months, because most of the times they calculate the 3 months, including the weekends. So we want working months, working days, sorry, 3 working, whichever way. We just want the working days.
You've made your point,
added.
Madam. Thank you very much. Honorable member, Madam, you're on point of information, eh? Okay, let me take Madam first.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Please, my name is Isam Prospera, CISA local chairperson. My information I want to give is that with the Cancer Fund contribution, I want members to know that it's like the center has been there for some time now. And from its operations, from the information I have, we are in debt. The 5 cities were contributing with the treatment we have done is below the expenditure. That when we're having our delegate conference in my local, Mr. Ivan came and gave us an information which shows that the center is in distress. And from the look of things, the 30 cities will be able to help solve that distress and stabilize the running of the center. Let me finish.
Allow,
Let me
please.
finish. We are looking at the 30. We are looking at the 30 cities as so much big money. But let's just do this small calculation. We were told that a scan is 16,000 once, and you cannot do once. You have to do about 2 times. And so, if about 20 teachers go for that scan in a month, how much is the money? Let's compare that with the 30 cities times the number that amount we are contributing, and see the 30 cities is okay.
Thank you very much. Member, you have the floor now.
I am Renfred Winfred from Kwesimintim Local, and my concern is on point 2. I think there is some omission of a word that should have been used. That is, that by March 2026, leadership of NAT should ensure that members are well educated and step onto to enroll voluntarily, not all. That place should be voluntarily. So that word was now replaced by all. And by that particular article here, please, I beg to differ. Some of us, we are into farming.
Which article? Which article?
The article that you have quoted at 2008.
Okay.
Yes, that place. Some of us, we are into catfish, we are into rubber plantation, we are into this that can survive us, even for Provident Fund. So they all should be omitted, and voluntary should be replaced with it. Thank you.
Honorable members, I think the issue on I and II. So now let's come to I. We know that currently the fee is 5 cedis. And this resolution is saying that we should increase. There is no value here. Someone suggested 20 cedis. Another person suggested 100% of the 5 cedis, which is 10 cedis. And another person who suggested what? 30. General Secretary want to make a statement. I'll come back.
Mr. President, you see, sometimes when you are put in a leadership position, you take decisions that sometimes you put your own life at risk. Please, what I'm saying is this. One of the most difficult things that leaders will have to face is to take decisions that sometimes are unpopular and members can come after them. I remember quite clearly, last 4 years at KNUST, when we were about to take a decision on the iris, some members came to ask me, "Ukra, what is your own?" We said we don't want it. Why are you forcing this thing on us? Why? We explained and did everything. It went to the last wire where members had to vote at KNUST. And when the voting was done, those who said yes carried the day. Today, the institute is there. Some of us, by the close of the year, our history would have been done and we will leave the stage. And like I said, it was quite a difficult. Some people even came to me. Why won't you allow this thing to go? Sleepless night? What at all? Why? Do you have some personal interest in this thing? I said, I have nothing. But what I see that this particular project will do for future generation, we will have to fight on. Regardless of what happens, we leave it from there. This particular cancer, they say, the cancer issue that we are talking about now, falls within the same perspective. Look, we had problems with the Cancer Foundation. Is the World Treasurer here? the Upper West Treasurer, is she here? She's not here.
Madam, are you not here? Damte?
She's not here.
Okay.
Good. Look, I come face to face with these people every day. And I could have decided and say, the same thing, this one, I can also keep quiet and do nothing about it. But you see, failure to respond to a need when you have the opportunity, posterity will not forgive you. Try it. If you fail, it is better than not trying it. So looking at how teachers suffer and the things they go through, I felt that we needed to do something. So I went to Mr. Pienim's house. I said, look, let me even go back. Please permit me. In 2022, when we were contributing the 2 Ghana cedis, we came here. In fact, initially we were looking at 20 Ghana, but it resisted and it came to 5 Ghana. And the 5 Ghana, they said no. And so many other things. The long and short of the whole thing was that 5 Ghana cedis. We went ahead and created the Cancer Foundation because of transparency. I was not signing, the national president is not signing, and the treasurer is not signing. We gave the whole thing out. As I am speaking to you today, every month we support the center with an amount of 1 million Ghana cedis. From your grant. The dues we pay, the dues that could have gone to do other things for the organization, a presentation was done, and to save our teachers, we need to cut off many things. And as part of saving our own people at the center there, 1 million had to go every month. So please, I'm coming. Where we are now is that we need to find a way out of sustaining and making that particular center a global brand. And to that extent, I went to see the old man that came to talk to us. And I indicated to him that, look, can you engage the other experts? Look at it. Help us make that particular center like the way Teachers Fund was done. Make it a global brand for us. And this morning, you saw them. They have been with us the whole day. They have given us a proposal. Let us look at it. If we think that we want to work together and get it done, fine. Final thing, Mr. President. Anytime a teacher is in difficulty, I see on all, I am on almost all the platforms. See, let us contribute. I see some contribute 50 Ghana. Every day on the platform, that's it. 50 Ghana, 60 Ghana. You see, and people know that when they contribute 20 Ghana, they'll feel shy. They do it behind the scenes. But if you want to contribute 40 and 50, then you add your name and get it done. Honorable members, it is in our interest, whatever we can do collectively to help one another, let us get it done. And like I told you, like I am telling you, for some of us, by the close of this year, we would have finished our work and we'll say thank you and leave. But take note, the greatest opportunity is what we have now. Mr. Pienim is 87 years old. The reason why I am telling you this is that this man has the ears of the president. And there are things that they can do to help us. As we keep on waiting, life, thank you very much. Life is such that you see the person today and tomorrow, don't be surprised that the person is what? Gone. And so the opportunity we have now, let us lay hold of it. I told you something when I was talking to you, that honorable members, when the youth asked a question, that what are we doing for future generation and all, I told them, as parents, what we do is that we give our children opportunities for them also to explore. Let us take hold of the time. Let us take hold of the season and make a decision. It's difficult it may be, but remember, like what happened 4 years ago, and we see the iris, so will this one also be. I'll leave the rest with you and say, may the good Lord help us all to make a decision that will help the lot of future generation. God bless you. Thank you.
A lot of pot of information. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. We've heard all what the General Secretary have rightly said. We were given this book by the leadership of this house. When you take the 5-year strategic plan, 2026 to 2030, open to page 37. Mr. President, if you have it, open.
So, then hold on, I'm coming.
Please, yes.
No, Mr. President, it's 10 Ghana cedis.
Please, General, let me finish.
Yes, on the first day, I spoke to this particular thing.
General, please, let me finish.
Please, you have the floor.
Well, I hope this document went through a lot of process before giving to RACS. Now, 2025, the baseline is that we are supposed to pay 5 Ghana cedis. 2026, 10 Ghana cedis. 2027, 20 Ghana cedis. 2028, 20 Ghana cedis. 2029, 20 Ghana cedis. 2030, 20 Ghana cedis. With this, we are going at a pace. Now, this projected is like giving somebody a blank check to sign. Ladies and gentlemen, if we are following the 5-year strategic plan, then I strongly suggest the book that was given to us by you, we should go by it. And for that matter, we should not be in a hurry to do something which affects us. We are here as delegates, but we are representing a huge number of teachers down there. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Thank
Mr.
you,
President,
General Secretary.
please, let me clarify something. Please, sorry. Members, please kindly allow me. You see, the
Order.
plan you are holding elapsed this particular month. The plan you are holding. And when you design, because I am an HR consultant, but I am with the Chartered Institute of Human Resource Management. When you design a strategic plan, the literature now, formally people talk about 5 years, and now the literature now is 3 years. There is no strategic plan that is not subject to review. You can make projections that, look, this year I will do blah, blah, blah. But when you come to the review, there could be changes. And if you look at the strategic plan, it's 2022 to 2026. And we have the current one. Have you looked at the current one, my brother? Have you looked at the current one? Yes, so.
Is the current one they are using?
Is it the current one that you are? No, he quoted 2022 to 2026.
Honorable members, on the same subject matter.
Yes, sir.
You have information?
Yes, sir.
Have I called you already?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, President. My name is still Eric Oforiansa, Adansi West, Ashanti. We can all see that NAT, the union, we need funds to sustain the cancer center. From the experience you exposed us to yesterday up to now, we can all attest to the fact that, yes, we need money. But there are other areas we can look at to also get funds for the union to be able to support the cancer center. Let's look at item 1 and 5. That is point 1, which is the cancer fund, the dues to increase to whatever we are going to increase it to. And then look at the 5. The item 5, that is establishing the hospital. When we establish a hospital, it's not going to be free for teachers. There will be the same need for teachers to support the hospital for treatment. Meanwhile, at the end of the month, all teachers in this country takes their salary from private banks and national banks, GCB and here and there. Controller takes third-party deductions from all deductions that are done on the pay slips. Why not establish Teachers Bank? Then, funds paid straight from controller or government of Ghana, that's Bank of Ghana, into our Teachers Bank. Then we do the disbursement to the various Teachers Banks at the various districts where the teachers are. They take their money from their bank. We do away with these transfers, commissions here and there. These deductions that the banks are taking, we don't benefit from it. As little Obuasi Teachers Credit Union, we are less than 10,000. But the money we make, even though we are taking our money from the controller, they take 2.5% from us.
Yes, sir. I think you made your point.
Yes. So let's look at an institution that will give the union the money so that we can use some of the money to support the cancer center. At the same time, we have this. So thank you.
Yes. Point of information. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. Conference, I want to supply an information to the House. Conference, if you recall, with the engagement we had with the Venerable Kwame Mpianim, and he's coming here this morning and the afternoon. At the last bit of his statement, he made a profound statement to us before he left. He said he does not do anything without taking his time to do assessment of whatever he's doing before coming out to support any cause he wants to do. And for that matter, if whatever he's giving to us as information to help us build a mutual health scheme for teachers to sustain us, whatever proposals they are giving to us, if we take ourselves out of that, he will not be part of that particular cause. It means that with the other things that this man can do to help us to be able to establish the scheme, we may lose all those opportunities at once. And I want to appeal to the House. Please, if you believe that this gentleman has done enough to support the cause of Teachers Fund, and today we are benefiting from it, let's consider his proposal he has put before us and agree to the 30 because it's about health, so that we can be able to consider our lives. Mr. President, once again, I want to remind this House, whatever we are doing today, we stand to benefit the next 10, 15 years to come, when we ourselves, our health, will be in a serious level. If we don't do anything about ourselves today, looking into the future, the next 10, 15 years, we may not be helping ourselves today.
Thank you
and
very
I want
much.
to thank you.
Honorable members, permit me to drink water small. Water is life. Colleagues, looking at the atmosphere and the time, I want to adjourn so that we'll go and sleep. And tomorrow, this particular thing, the committee will not move any motion. We are adjourning so that tomorrow when we have fresh energy, we'll take it first thing in the morning, right after the breakfast. So on that note, I'm inviting a motion for adjournment for today's meeting. A motion. My lady, yes, move a motion for me. Move a motion, madam. Oh, committee chairman, and yes, you are discharged. Thank you very much. Motion, madam, you, yes.
Mr. President, comrades, all protocol duly observed.
Please, those going, we have no close. Let's respect meeting proceedings, please. Madam, let me hear you.
In view of successful deliberation, I will mention it. In view of successful deliberation, joyful celebration,
Madam, are you moving? Yes.
I, Augustina Ama Tabua Kofi, former treasurer, Enzima East, national delegate from Western region, move for the adjournment of this business. Thank you.
Any seconder? Yes. Honorable member, go a second for me. Please, we have to take closing prayer before we move out, please. Yes?
Nathaniel Dubois from Cape Coast. I duly second. Thank you.
Motion duly moved and duly seconded. All those in favor of the motion say aye. Those against say no. I know this no is not for the motion. Please rise and let's share the grace together. The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us now and forevermore. Surely, goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen.
Announcement, please. Eastern Regional Delegates and observers, please wait behind. Somebody left this one at
Stay behind for this announcement.
Please. Somebody left this at Atraco. Please, if it's with the place, come for it. Please. Okay. Please, the gentleman who brought the ID card holder with Dorcas and Chroma, please, I'm looking for you. We have seen the lady. The lady needs her items. The gentleman who brought the